Yo, what's up boys? In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to reduce input delay on console and PC. This is going to work for any input but mainly controller I'm going to be focusing on today. Before we get into the video, if you could please quickly leave a like on the video, leave 3 comments down below to help me hit algorithm, and also subscribe to the channel with notifications on. If you do get to the videos early, let me know if you've got noties on down below in the comments. I'm going to start featuring people from my last videos, so if you have noties on, let me know down below and you could be featured in my next video. With all that being said, I hope you enjoy the video and I hope this video helps you out. So before I get loads of comments saying the gameplay is on PC, yes, it's on PC, but I've spent a lot of time on console and I've earned over $2,250 on console. So I know how console works, I know input delay is a big problem on that, and I'm going to be showing you guys some tips to hopefully get the best advantage possible. But let me quickly explain what input delay is. Input delay is the time it takes once you've pressed a button on your controller to register on your screen. There's a lot of different factors that can come into this, like ping, the type of connection you're using, the settings you're using in game. There's a lot of things you need to take into account when considering input delay. First tip is everything to do with ping. This is mainly going to come down to your internet speed, but if you're either on console or PC, I'd recommend using an Ethernet cable. You can pick these up very cheaply. Wired connection into your PC or console is going to be so much better than wireless. It's going to reduce your input delay a lot and help your editing speed and input delay. If for some reason you can't get an Ethernet cable, there are workarounds. You can buy an Ethernet cable that goes through the plug sockets in your house, which is an alternative if you can't get your Ethernet cable to your PC or console. But overall, using the Ethernet cable is going to be so much better than anything else. The next tip is going to be overall configuration of your game. I'm going to go into a few settings you can do on PC and console. If we head into our settings here, the first tip is going to be down here on your replays. You want to turn record replays off, and also large team replays and creative mode replays. This is going to help a lot with your FPS and overall performance of your game, which in return will help out with input delay. The next tip is going to be on your video tab. If you scroll down to the bottom, you're going to want to turn off motion blur. If you've been playing on motion blur for a long time, it may feel weird at the start, but just get used to it. Trust me, it's going to help out a lot. The game will feel a lot smoother and you'll just overall play a lot better. But for everyone on PC, I recommend these settings here for the graphics quality. This is going to give you the maximum amount of FPS that your PC can handle. If you get really bad FPS on PC, you can also try out stretch. That's going to help out your FPS as well. It's just depending on whether you like playing stretched or not. So the next tip is to use a wired controller. I'm going to leave a picture on screen of how I use my controller. There is going to be a few variations to this. If you're on console, I 100% recommend using a wired controller. It's overall just going to be so much better than Bluetooth or any type of wireless connection. If you are on PC, then you can use a Bluetooth adapter, which apparently does have less input delay than a wired on PC, but I just stick to the safe option and keep your controller wired. There are also videos on YouTube where you can overclock your controller. Personally, I've tried this before and it didn't have any real effect. If you'd like to try this out, feel free to do so. These 3 tips are going to give you the best possible advantage when it comes to gameplay, FPS and input delay. At the end of the day though, if you don't play the game and you don't practice, you're not going to get better. I'm going to give you one secret tip as well that you can do. If you are playing on controller, on your controller bind options, I've seen a lot of people do this and I've personally tried it out myself and I made a video on it. On any one of your binds that you don't use, say I didn't use auto sprint, you'd click on this, you'd scroll down where it says switch mode /edit, you'd put that on over the bind that you don't use. This isn't going to affect anything and it isn't going to change your binds, but some people see a difference and it makes them play smoother and their editing gets faster. Personally, I tried this out for a while, but I didn't see any real effect. I think this is more of a placebo and it plays on your mind thinking that you've done something to make you play better. But of course there's no harm in trying this out, so go ahead, try it out, see what you think. That's going to be it for this video. I hope these tips helped you out. As I said at the start of the video, please leave a like on this video, comment down below 3 times, whatever you want, and subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Anybody that's early to the video, let me know down below that you've got notifications on and you may be featured in my next video. Before I end the video, if you want to support me in the Fortnite item shop, my support creator code is just Secrecy, my YouTube name, and we recently hit 20,000 subscribers on the channel. I really appreciate the support on all the videos, and let's try keep it going boys. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.